All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got Thanksgiving football. This is the last game of the night. If you haven't seen the other videos, the Bills versus Lions or the Cowboys versus Giants, make sure to go check out those videos. They are on the channel. But yeah, we got Thanksgiving football, and we've done it in the other two videos, so we're gonna start this video doing the same thing. I do want to say how incredibly thankful I am for all of you guys tuning in, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button, commenting on any videos we've ever had in the past, guys. I cannot thank you guys enough. Yeah, it really is special to me to be able to come on here and have some fun giving NFL picks. We are 7-3 in our last 10, so it gets even more fun when we're winning. But we all know we're gonna have bad days. But guys, we do have the Vikings -2.5 at home here, taking on the Patriots. The total is 42.5. I am a Patriots fan, but I will always tell you guys, I'm being objective here. I'm not going to be biased towards the Patriots by any means. So the last thing I want in the comments is, oh, you're a Patriots fan, that's why you picked that. Save it, guys. I will explain my thought process. If you want to fade me, we made a brand out of it. Make sure to go check out the store, guys, for Black Friday through Cyber Monday. Fade 2020. You see that transition, huh? Fade 2020 will take 20% off all merch in the store. GuyBostonSports.com/store. Find that link in the description as well. But yeah, guys, if you want to fade any picks, be my guest. I'm not going to be biased here. We do have a plethora of plays. We have a gameplay and then 4 player props, 2 props, and then 2 anytime touchdown scores in this game as well. So plenty to jump into in today's video. Before we do that, guys, I do want to talk to you guys about Prize Picks. And the man of the hour, Justin Jefferson, is playing in this game. We're going to talk about him in just a second, because if you don't know what Prize Picks is, you better go find out, guys. Use that link in the description. Get over there, start exploring, and the promo code GUYBOSTON, GUYBOSTON, will match your first deposit up to $100, 100%. So you'll have a free play over there, guys. Prize Picks, you're pretty much picking multiple player props, adding them together in one entry, and the more you get right, the more you get paid out. It's pretty simple, guys. Go check out Prize Picks. I've been having a blast over on Prize Picks, and I'm gonna have an even bigger blast for these Thanksgiving Day games, because Justin Jefferson is pretty much a free play. Now, knock on wood, but his line right now for his receiving yards is 0.5. That's pretty much a damn free square though. So make good. Whoa, I cannot speak. I'm too fired up for this promo, guys. Make sure to go check out Prize Picks. And if you're gonna have an entry, you gotta get Justin Jefferson in there. If you're already gonna have a 2-player entry, you might as well make it a 3rd, because Justin Jefferson over here is pretty much a free play, and you'll win more money with that. So make sure to go take advantage of that promo. It only runs for Thanksgiving, so make sure to go check it out, guys, and add him in there. An absolute free play, barring any earth-shattering sort of changes in how good Justin Jefferson is. But make sure to go check that out. Use that promo code GUYBOSTON. Now let's get into this game, guys. 2.5 point spread. Like I mentioned, the total's 42.5, and this is why I told you guys, don't you dare think I'm biased, because I'm going to be rolling with the Patriots plus 2.5 points here. Now, they've coming off 3 straight wins. Ugly wins. Jets, Indianapolis, and Jets. Nothing special about that, I'll give you that. Minnesota's coming off of looking absolutely terrible against Dallas. 3-40 last game here. They did not look great at all, but they're playing such good football. I just think that this could be a letdown spot for them. This New England defense is pretty good here, and I think that obviously Minnesota relies a hell of a lot on their offense in terms of being in shootouts with other teams. And I think that the New England defense is going to be able to kind of compartmentalize certain parts of their game and say, you know what, no, let's limit Justin Jefferson, let's limit Thielen, let's limit the running back there, Dalvin Cook. His name escaped me for a second. So I do like the Patriots solely coming down on the defensive side of the ball here. Their offense is obviously middle of the road, but when you have a top 10 defense like the Patriots have, you can end up limiting offense like Minnesota. I think Bill Belichick gets the scheme in here, and I will say that I think the Patriots have this one. Now, that could be bias. I'll give you that. And me being like, oh, I think the Patriots could win this one, that could be bias. 2.5 points, I do think, is very fair. They could lose this game by 1 point. They've been in plenty of closed games, you know, back-to-back here. 22-17, 10-3. They were in a 24-27 game earlier this year, 17-14. They've been in plenty of close games. So I lean Patriots. I guess I'm not going to lean. I'm going to go Patriots plus 2.5. The graphic will reflect that. Next up, we got TJ Hawkinson, who has been obviously seeing a huge uptick in targets when it comes to, you know, being traded over to Minnesota. But I think that 4.5 receptions is a lot to ask for against one of the teams in the NFL that is the best at defending the tight end and letting up the third least passing yards per game here. They're getting to the quarterback as well in terms of being the first in the league in terms of percent sacked on pass attempts, and then they're the second best team in the league when it comes to completion percentage allowed. So I didn't want to tempt myself and say, hey, let's go after Justin Jefferson's unders, let's go after Adam Thielen's unders. I didn't want to do that. So I looked down the list and I say, you know what, 4.5 receptions is a decent amount to ask a TJ Hawkinson, who the Patriots have already seen this season. They held him to 1 reception. That was when he's on Detroit. I totally get that, but they have been pretty damn good against tight ends this season, holding Njoku to his under, Cole Kmet to his under, and plenty others throughout the season here. Pat Freiermuth as well to his under, so I do think that this is a spot where TJ Hawkinson, he can have 4 catches, a touchdown, 50 yards. As long as he doesn't hit that 5 catch mark, we have a cash here. Now, before you're like, oh my God, Ev, you're super biased, a huge biased Patriots fan. The Patriots plus 2.5, and then a Vikings under, right? How about this? Right in your face. Mac Jones over 0.5 interceptions. You can't call me biased anymore. Mac Jones has looked all right. Okay, I'm gonna give us that. He's looked all right as of late. Obviously, I've watched Mac Jones his entire career. He's been frustrating. He's had ups and downs for sure, but I think that this is a spot where we could see him get into trouble and throw an interception. He hasn't thrown one in a couple games here against Indianapolis and then New York, but prior to that, he was pretty much throwing an interception every single game, and they're pretty dumb interceptions. Then you look at Minnesota, they're 7th best when it comes to percent intercepted on pass attempts here. Mac Jones is probably going to be throwing the ball a decent amount. He's had 35 attempts, 30 attempts, and 20 attempts in his last 3 games here. He's going to be throwing the ball a lot. I have a feeling that Minnesota is going to pick one of these off. Whether Mac Jones makes a bad read or it's a tipped ball or anything like that, it seems like Mac Jones has not had the interceptions luck bounce his way, anything like that. So you know what, we're going Mac Jones over 0.5 interceptions, and this one pretty good odds on it as well. And like I said, we have 2 touchdown scorers here. The first one's going to be Ramondre Stevenson. I just like the odds of these 2 players. I don't think that there's too much statistical significance when it comes to looking at these players in their touchdowns. So the next name that's going to pop up as well. But I do think that there is a decent amount of a decent amount of value when looking at this. Ramondre Stevenson, anytime touchdown is going to go from anywhere from 120 to 150. He's had 4 touchdowns in his last 5 games here. And then Adam Thielen is our next touchdown scorer. Adam Thielen, one of my favorite players in the league. I absolutely love the guy. He's been on my fantasy team so many years in a row. I think this is a good spot for him as well to score a touchdown. His odds are plus 240. He only has a couple touchdowns on the season, so this is, when I was talking about not being a biased Patriots fan, Thielen is my boy. He's been great for me on fantasy, not this season, but I could be biased in this one. But I do think there's plenty of value getting plus 250 odds for Thielen anytime touchdown in a Thanksgiving Day game. But that is all I have for you guys today. Hope you are enjoying the videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, thank you. Thanksgiving, thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.